Red Pill Trauma Land. Don't ever weaken. If you ever begin to soften up, begin to think about her arms and legs around you, or how good it feels, ladies, to lay your head on his chest, remember the time when you guys were out partying and they walked in front of you with a few of their friends and introduced you to everyone, and you wondered why the funny look on their faces? They all knew that you had just been introduced to one of the people they were cheating with. And that, my friend, was a blatant, you are meaningless and this is how much I respect you moment. These people get a kick out of disrespecting, lying, and cheating. To them, it's sport. To them, hurting you makes them look good. Loveless sex was once thought to be a shame, but now, with the people of the streets, it's just another game. To them, they have to give you sex just to keep you around so they can watch you stay lost in their lives. You can be better prepared if you keep a couple of things in mind. One, women think they deserve an alpha man until they have to become a feminine woman. Men think they are alpha until they have to do what alpha men do. Older people know that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. They also know the old dog's tricks are working just fine. When the dog detects that there is something you want from them, they will lie, distort the truth, and gaslight you. This is fun for them. The dogs know when you want something. They will pretend to not have heard you say something. They will distort what you have said and make it your fault that they are not giving you what you want. In the red pill world, that would give them the justification that they need to go to their street sex partners. Whenever Weekend Part 2. But you are going to change all of that. You are going to just shower them with love and happiness. You are going to show them what life can be like with a devoted woman, a woman who treats them with tenderness. And you think that this might inspire him to treat you tenderly? That man wouldn't recognize tenderness. He hasn't seen it a day in his life. He has no faith in tenderness. Oh, you're going to change him. You're going to show him that you can love him like nobody else can. You're going to do everything you can to make him comfortable, to make him choose you. And even when you have an argument, when you are in the right, even when you know you didn't make a mistake, you will still listen to his tough love comments anyway, just to show him that you're sorry. In bed, you open up everything to him, and you allow him to make those freaky sounds with your soul. And you say to yourself, I hope he knows what I gave him. But deep down, where you don't look, you know that if you don't make him feel like you are open to him 100%, he can get and will get it from somewhere else. What you don't know is that this is his game. The game is to keep you slightly off balance. He wants to keep you with one foot in the chaos he created, so you will have to work to keep in his good graces. Don't look now, but you are getting caught up in a trauma bond. You have gotten used to being misjudged in these situations. Living like this is stressful. What he doesn't know is that you have a side guy. The guy who introduced you to him, you and him have been on the down low as a couple for a while. But you don't let anybody know that you two have this relationship. That way, he can have a girlfriend, and you can have a guy, and no one will suspect that you two are doing the wet around the world. The side guy doesn't really want anyone. He doesn't want a one-on-one. He's a Sigma, a loner. He understands why she cheats, and he doesn't want her as his woman. As her undercover street husband, she tells him everything. They can laugh at how she gets away with so many lies. She told the side guy she got in bed with one of her main guy's friends. She then went with tears to another one of his friends, and through sobs confessed to the second friend that she had slept with the first guy and told him how sorry and confused she was. She started crying, and when he put his arms around her to console her, she made sure that their lips met. He didn't know it, but she was seducing him. That was what she was really there for. In her mind, the more of her man's friends she had sex with, the more power she will have when she's had enough and wants to hurt him. And if he acts right, she just wouldn't have to tell him. This was to teach her man a lesson. In her mind, this was how she kept score. She is bonded to trauma and making it deeper by her decisions and her actions. But she thinks she has found a way to deal with his threats to be sleeping around, and that is by sleeping around herself. And after a while, that's what she will be known for. This behavior has become invisible to her. It has become normal. And he's bonded to trauma by believing the self-fulfilling prophecy that every woman lies and cheats. He doesn't get it, but it's him that's choosing, and sometimes even creating the cheating women. He'll get a good woman and treat her so hard that he drives her to other men who are easier on her. Now, he's still quite a catch. He's being an alpha male, so she won't break off the relationship. She'll just start going to the side guy when the alpha gets a little bit full of himself. And she doesn't want to go to the same side guy every time she steps out. She has realized that she can have sex with whoever she wants. And since it's almost always the real good revenge sex, she has to spread it around so that nobody gets stuck on her and try to keep her tied down. I hope you folks are getting something out of this message. Hope you're learning some of the things to avoid. Please like and subscribe.